So in the last class we studied about the preparation of the alkenes. So now we study about the chemical properties of the alkenes and also physical properties. So under physical properties of alkenes are similar to that of the alkanes. Means the alkenes up to 3 members, first 3 members, they are gases. Next 14 members are liquids. Then higher alkenes are solids. And only the alkenes differ from the alkanes in case of the isomerism and also in case of the polar difference in the polar nature. So in the isomerism, in the alkanes you studied alkanes exhibit the chain isomerism. But alkenes, you studied in case of alkenes, because of the double bond and the groups attached to the, depending upon the groups attached to the double bond, alkenes exhibit the position isomerism and also geometrical isomerism along with the chain isomerism. Now coming to the chemical properties means chemical reactions of the alkenes. So here because of the double bond, alkenes and alkynes or any multiple bonded compounds, they undergo addition reactions. So addition reactions are the characteristics reactions of the compounds having the multiple bond. Because the adding molecule like dihydrogen or halogen or hydrogen halide, dihydrogen means H2, then halogen X2, either Cl2 or Br2, and hydrogen halide means HBr or HCl. They are added to the carbon atoms of the double bond. Means double bonded carbon atoms undergoes the addition reaction while the molecules are added. The double bond is converted into single bond. Okay. So here first type of the reactions, they are addition reactions. So actually the reactions, most of the reactions you studied in the preparation of the alkanes. Okay, so addition reactions also you studied in case of the preparation of the alkanes. So under addition reactions, first is addition of dihydrogen. So addition of dihydrogen. So we take the example of ethene, CH2, double bond CH2. So dihydrogen means H2 is added to this in presence of the catalyst like nickel, platinum or palladium. So one H goes to this carbon, other H goes to this carbon. So the product is CH3. Double bond is converted to single bond. Then CH3, it is nothing but ethane. Okay. So in presence of the catalyst like platinum, palladium or nickel, dihydrogen adds to the ethene to give the ethane. This reaction already you studied in the preparation of the alkanes. Then second one is addition of. So here it is addition of halogen. We take the example of the bromine, addition of Br2 or addition of Cl2. So here CH2, double bond CH2, this is ethene. CH2, double bond CH2 means ethene. So it adds to the halogen. So here Br, then Br means Br2. Then in presence of CCl4, CCl4 is carbon tetrachloride. So one Br goes to this carbon, other Br goes to this carbon, another carbon. So it gives CH2 Br, then CH2 Br. So this is first carbon, this is second carbon. So the name is 1,2-dibromo. Then 2 carbon alkane. Dibromo 2 carbon alkane andre yavadu? Ethane. Okay. Then addition of the chlorine Cl2 to the propene. Another example in textbook kodapotadu CH3CH double bond CH2 plus Cl2, Cl, Cl or Cl2. If you write Cl2, it's also correct. So here it gives C. Double bonded carbon. Which one is double bonded carbon? 1, 2, 3. First and second are double bonded carbons. Therefore, addition of Cl takes place. One Cl goes to one carbon, other Cl goes to other carbon. Double bond is converted into single bond. So the product is CH3, then CH, here Cl, then here CH2, Cl. So here 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2 dichloro. 1, 2 dichloropropane. 1, 2 dichloropropane. Okay. Then, so addition of dihydrogen, addition of halogen. Now, addition of hydrogen halide means one hydrogen and halogen means addition of HBr, addition of HI, addition of HCl we have to study. That is addition of the hydrogen halide. So, third one is under first addition reactions, two reactions we studied. Then third one is addition of hydrogen halide. So addition of hydrogen halide, here addition of hydrogen halide. So in case of the hydrogen halide means we have the HI or HBr or HCl. HF is not reactive, that much reactive, because it is more due to more electronegativity of fluorine. HF bond cannot be broken easily. So therefore the hydrogen iodide, I bigger size, therefore bond energy is less, energy required to break this bond is very less, therefore HI is more reactive than HBr. HBr is more reactive than HCl when the addition takes place. So in case of the halogen, here one halogen Br goes to one carbon, other Br goes to other carbon you studied. So in case of the hydrogen halide, if you take HBr, H goes to one carbon of the double bond, Br goes to other carbon of the double bond. Okay. So here addition of the hydrogen halide, here we take the two types of the reactions here. So one type of the reaction is addition to the symmetrical alkene. Addition to the symmetrical alkene. Now what is symmetrical and unsymmetrical? What are symmetrical alkenes and unsymmetrical alkenes? See here, in case of the CH2 double bond CH2, there is only two carbons. There are two carbons, only one double bond. So it comes to the symmetrical. Okay. Now if you take the propene CH3 CH double bond CH2, this will be double bonded carbon. This carbon contains two hydrogens and this carbon contains one hydrogen. But here both the carbon contains two hydrogens. Therefore this is symmetrical. Whereas this one is unsymmetrical alkene, propene. Okay, because double bonded carbon only, one carbon contains one hydrogen, other double bonded carbon contains two hydrogens. So it is unsymmetrical. Another example for the symmetrical, if you take the butene. So in case of the butene, you can write here CH3 or CH2 double bond CH2 CH3. This is but1ene. So double bonded carbons, this carbon, these two are double bonded carbons. This carbon contains two hydrogen, this carbon contains one hydrogen. So it is unsymmetrical. This is unsymmetrical. But if you take CH3, CH double bond CH3. So this one is but2ene. Second, this is but1ene. This is but2ene. So double bonded carbons yavu idರಲ್ಲಿ second carbon and third carbons are the double bonded carbons. So both the carbon contains only one hydrogen. Okay. So this therefore but2ene is symmetrical one. So this is unsymmetrical one. Double bonded carbon, yes, if the double bonded carbons, both carbons contain same number of the hydrogen, it is symmetrical. If the double bonded carbons, both carbons, if they contain different number of the hydrogens, then it is unsymmetrical alkene. So first we take the addition of the hydrogen halide. We take the example of the hydrogen bromide here, HBr, to the symmetrical addition of HBr to the symmetrical alkene. Okay. So first we take the example of the ethene, CH2 double bond CH2. So plus HBr. So in the first reaction you studied the addition of dihydrogen, second reaction you studied addition of halogen. So in this case these are H. So homonuclear molecules, same atoms are there. Similarly halogen also Br contains same type of the atoms. But hydrogen halide means one is positively charged, means if the HBr undergoes heterolytic cleavage, then pair of the electrons goes to the electronegative atom, giving H plus and Br minus. Means it undergoes the heterolytic cleavage. So one is gets the positive charge, other gets the negative charge. If the HBr undergoes the heterolytic cleavage, so H gets the positive charge because H is more less electronegative, okay, or more electropositive. So comparing to Br. So when it adds to the ethene, so addition, H goes to one carbon, Br goes to other carbon. So it is CH3, CH2, Br. Okay, so this is one bromo ethane. Then again another symmetrical alkene example, but2ene. So here we take another symmetrical alkene, CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3 plus HBr. Okay. So here in this case, this is symmetrical, and second and third carbons are the double bonded carbons. So hydrogen goes to one carbon, Br goes to other carbon of the double bond. So product is CH3, then CH2 double bond is converted into single bond, then CH Br, then here it is CH3. So the name, it is 2-bromo. Second carbon contains Br. 2-bromo-butane. 2-bromo-butane. Okay, so this is about the addition of HBr to the symmetrical alkenes. Now we study the addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkenes. Okay, because both the carbon, symmetrical and both the carbon contain same number of the hydrogen. So a hydrogen may go to this carbon or hydrogen may go to this carbon. There will be no difference. See, if the hydrogen goes to third carbon, suppose, then what will be the product? CH3, CH, Br, then CH2, then CH3. Okay, if hydrogen goes to third carbon, Br goes to second carbon. Then name, when you give the name 1, 2, 3, 4, it will be 2-bromo-butane only. Okay, means same compound is formed if the HBr adds to the symmetrical alkene. Okay, but if the alkene is unsymmetrical, then one carbon contains more number of the hydrogen, other carbon contain less number of the hydrogen. In that case, how the addition takes place? Addition of hydrogen bromide or addition of the hydrogen halide, how it takes place, that we study. So addition of the hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene. So coming to the B, addition of HBr to unsymmetrical alkene. Unsymmetrical alkene. So unsymmetrical alkene means, I told you, we can take the example of the propene. So propene, if you take the propene, CH3, CH double bond CH2. This is very important reaction, addition of the HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene. So when we take the addition of the HBr, okay. So here two products are possible here, because HBr means H plus Br minus, okay. So H plus may go to the, if it goes to the this is unsymmetrical alkene means here 1, 2, 3. This one is pro 1ene. Okay. So if hydrogen goes to the second carbon, negative H is the positively charged, Br is negatively charged. If Br goes to the first carbon and hydrogen goes to the second carbon, then the product formed will be CH3 CH2, then single bond CH2 Br. After the addition, always double bond is converted into single bond. So this product, it is 1 bromo propane. This is 1 bromo propane. Okay, and in this case, Br goes to first carbon. In another formation of another product is also possible here. When Br goes to the second carbon, H goes to the first carbon. So in that case, we get the product CH3, CH, Br, then CH3. So this is 2 bromo, 2 because 1, 2, 3. So it is 2 bromo propane. 2 bromo propane. So two products are possible here in case of the addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene like propane. So among these two, major product. So major product is 2 bromo propane. This one is minor product. So experimentally it is found that 2 bromo propane is the major product. So explaining why that 2 bromo propane is major product, because the addition of the HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene takes place according to the rule, very important rule, according to the rule which is called as Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. Addition of the HBr or hydrogen halide, addition of the hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene takes place according to Markovnikov's rule. So therefore we get the major product 2 bromo propane. Now what is Markovnikov's rule? Statement. Statement will be asked for 2 marks. Statement, very important rule. Markovnikov's rule. So what is the statement now? So during the addition of the hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene, or addition of hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene takes place according to Markovnikov rule, then what is Markovnikov rule? So negative part, see here, this is H plus, this one is Br minus, negative part. Negative part of the adding molecule, negative part of the adding molecule adds or goes to that carbon having least number of hydrogen. So during the addition of the hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene, negative part of the adding molecule goes, or negative part adds, negative part of the adding molecule adds to that carbon having least number of hydrogens. So if you take here first carbon, second carbon, less hydrogen, least number of hydrogen, which carbon contains least number of hydrogen. So these two, addition takes place among these two, between these two. So this first carbon contains 2 hydrogens, second carbon contains one hydrogen. So least hydrogen means second carbon contains least hydrogen. So negative part of the adding molecule goes to that carbon having least, which contains least number of hydrogens. So this Br goes to second carbon. Therefore we get the 2-bromopropane. That is, the addition takes place according to Markovnikov rule. What is Markovnikov rule? State Markovnikov rule means 2 marks question will be asked or 3 marks question. Explain Markovnikov rule with example. Means first you should write the statement. What is the statement? So negative part of the adding molecule adds to that carbon having least number of hydrogen atom. Or complete ಬರಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ during the addition of hydrogen halide to the unsymmetrical alkene, the negative part goes to that carbon having less number of hydrogens. That is the statement. Then explain andre you should take the example of this to explain. You should write major and minor products. But this addition, how it takes place, there is a mechanism, how the reaction takes place. Why we get this major product? Iದೇ major product ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ we can explain the mechanism, how the reaction takes place. Okay, so I'll write here about the mechanism. I'll explain the mechanism. Okay, so here we study about the mechanism of the addition of HBr to the propene, Pro1E. Mechanism means how the reaction takes place. So actually mechanism is not important for you, only that statement, Markovnikov statement and the reactions are important. So in the mechanism, this HBr, it provides H plus ion. HBr undergoes electrolytic cleavage and it provides H plus ion and Br minus. So H plus, it is electrophile. Electrophile means electron deficient species. Electron less ididdu. Plus charge idre electron deficient. It is electrophile. Br minus is nucleophile. You studied in first chapter. So this electrophile attacks the carbon double bond of the alkene. So here in this case CH3 propene, I am taking CH double bond CH2. So this H plus, attack of the H plus takes place on the double bond of the alkene. So here it can form 2 carbocation because H plus can attack here or H plus can attack this carbon because there are 2 carbons of the double bond. Okay, either H plus can go to this carbon or H plus goes to second carbon. So here if the H plus goes to the first carbon, then what we are getting here? CH3, CH, then double bond is converted to single bond. It is CH3. So here this C contains only 3 bonds, so it gets the positive charge. So here it is carbocation. Okay. So attack of the H plus on the double bonded carbon gives the carbocation. Then another carbocation is formed when H plus attacks the second carbon. So here CH3, CH2, then double bond is converted into single bond. Then this is CH2, first carbon gets the positive charge. So you studied in the first chapter about the carbocations. So this is the carbocation, positive carbon containing 2 alkyl groups. This is one alkyl, this is other alkyl. So it is secondary. So this is secondary carbocation. Secondary carbocation. Whereas this one, this C plus, this carbon, positive carbon contains ethyl group. CH3, CH2 means ethyl group. Only one alkyl group it contains. So this one is primary carbocation. Primary carbocation. And you studied in the first chapter the stability of the carbocations as tertiary carbocation is stable than secondary, secondary carbocation is stable than primary. So therefore secondary carbocation is more stable, whereas primary carbocation is unstable. unstable. Therefore, secondary carbocation is attacked by the Br minus. This is the first step. And in the second step, first step means formation of carbocation. The second step, attack of the Br minus on the carbocation. On which carbocation it attacks? It attacks on the stable carbocation. So stable carbocation is this one. Okay, secondary carbocation. So therefore CH3, CH plus CH3, it is attacked by the Br minus and it gives CH3, CH, then here Br, then CH3. So it is nothing but the 2-bromo-propane. This is the major product. So this is about the mechanism. Okay. Then next we study about the, when we get 1-bromopropane. This is 2-bromopropane following the Markovnikov rule. But if we want 1-bromopropane, in that case, 1-bromopropane will be the major product if the reaction takes place according to anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule means during the reaction, during the addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene, if we use any peroxide like benzoyl peroxide or hydrogen peroxide, any peroxide, then addition takes place on contrary to the Markovnikov rule, means opposite to the Markovnikov rule. Means negative part goes to that carbon having more number of the hydrogen atoms of the unsymmetrical alkene. That is according to anti-Markovnikov rule, or it is called as anti-Markovnikov addition. Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov addition takes place. Anti-Markovnikov addition takes place in presence of the peroxide, which gives 1-bromopropane. Okay, but actually in absence of the peroxide, normal conditions, under normal conditions always we get the 2-bromopropane. Okay, so now I will explain about the formation of 1-bromopropane when it takes place, that is in presence of the peroxide. It is called as peroxide effect or Karash effect, that is addition in presence of the peroxide. Okay.